Right, right,
You know,
right.
it's
Yeah, I think we are live. Should be live right now. I'm just checking on the YouTube to see if we are
I'll just
indeed live.
double check for you as well.
Just need to double check. Let's see here. Yeah, so we're currently checking on the YouTube if we are. I know it's recording right now. So, all right,
Yeah, we're good. It says live in
we
mine.
are good.
Yeah.
Yes, can you hear us? Robert. Hello.
Let us know,
Hello,
man.
sir. Can you hear us, sir? Let me see. Let me check on the actual on my channel. See if everything's working. Okay, I think we're good. All
Yeah, it
right,
looks
so
close.
we are definitely
So
live. We have experienced technical difficulties. And it's on my end that I made the mistake, but we're good, man. We're back
we're
at
good.
it.
We're good.
No lag spikes, no nothing. Hope everybody's doing well. What's up, Robert, Brandy? Yeah, we have one of my favorite YouTubers,
Here we
YouTube
go.
FIFA streamers, Footyking back on here for the fourth time. We already
Yep,
did
we
like an
here.
intro and everything, and I'm just getting into
Not
it,
more. She
dude.
did an
I'm
intro
just
and
getting
then
into
it
it.
lags out.
I know,
Oh
and then
goodness.
Footy was talking about how the streams are going, and then I had to cut him
Then
off.
boom. It's worse than my streams. My viewers will tell you my streams are pretty sometimes just jump lags at all times. It's crazy.
Dude,
These things
yeah, it
happen.
happens to me too, man. Like while I'm streaming, it just like it lag spikes, and
It's
it
crazy. There's
does
no
like
reason.
OBS does
There's no reason
notify
if you know
me.
what to do. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, sometimes like there was one stream where I just it kept lag spiking like almost the whole stream, and
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do.
Uh-huh.
Yes, but I appreciate. I'm assuming these are all your guys. We got Cam City. I know Cam was in my stream earlier today. Young Burberry. What's up, everybody?
Yeah, we got a lot of my guys. Yeah, I put a video up my channel. I think you seen it, didn't you? I put a wee video up just to
Yeah, yeah,
let
I
people know I was
appreciate
featuring.
that. Thanks
So
for putting that up, man,
yeah,
and letting your viewers know.
sure,
Appreciate
for
the
sure.
shout out, and thank you for all the subs for all you guys that subbed and showing support on our channel. But you guys definitely have to sub to Footy King if you guys haven't already. This
Here
guy's the man. He's the man on YouTube for FIFA
we
streams.
go.
Um, but yeah, I mean, you've been still at it even on
Yeah,
YouTube, and I think what you've been streaming for like 3 years now.
yeah. Well, I remember starting 2020, and then I did videos for 3 months over lockdown, started COVID, and then 2020 October 2020, I started streaming. Yeah, so it'll be 3 years in October this year. So
Wow, wow.
flew by though, man. Flew by.
Yeah, yeah, it has. Dude, it's about to be 3 years for me in June. So,
Yeah, I think a
yeah.
lot of people started over COVID, didn't they? A lot of people.
Yeah, right, right, right. A lot of people did. Mm.
Definitely did. It's crazy when you think, because I know a lot of like if COVID didn't happen, I don't know if I'd be sitting here doing a podcast right now. I don't know if I'd be sitting here with a YouTube channel right now. I don't know. I remember I did it years ago, and then I thought I had to stop because of exams and GCSEs and stuff.
Right.
Which are basically exams you do in the UK. It's like they're like around you do them around 14, 15-year-old or something. And then
Mm.
I had to stop and prioritize those, stopped YouTube completely, and then that was I didn't think I was going to get back into it, and then COVID happens, and here we go. Here we are.
I know. And what's crazy is like you're one of the guys I knew like pretty early on. Like, guys, I knew Footy King before he was like 1,000 subs, man. He's trying to
Yeah,
get partnered on YouTube and
for sure.
just trying to help him get there, and he finally got it, and then since then he's just been flourishing. Just
Some journey, man. Some journey so far.
yeah, yeah, definitely. And you're like, I mean, how many days are you streaming these days?
I try to go daily. I try to go
Like every
daily.
day?
Yeah, usually for content. I mean, I will miss the occasional day. I still do. I still have another job as well. I'm still in college, so it's
Yeah,
balancing that time round. But I usually have a schedule where. Remember, I think on the last podcast I said to you it was about my plan. I think the last time I was on here, maybe about a year ago, we were saying. I think
yeah,
at that time I wasn't. I don't know if I was daily at that time. Maybe I was aiming to try and get daily, but I don't think I was live every single day. I would be trying to be going like 3 or 4 times a week. But then, I thought, I thought myself, I know consistency is one of the things I always advise that like there's a few people in our community over on YouTube that, you know, that watch the streams and stuff and always asking for advice. And I'm just saying like consistency is key. Any
Right.
streamer that's been doing it a while will tell you like not only for growth but just for maintaining your audience and just keeping that core fan base. And I always say it like I'm lucky to have so many regular people that just tune in on the regular for me. And as I say, I can't thank them enough. But yeah, that would be consistency is always one of the things I say is key for depth for growth.
Yeah, yeah. By the way, do you have the chat pulled up on your screen?
I've got chat on my phone. I'll bring a phone actually, so I do. Got it. Yeah, yeah. Got it
Yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah.
I've got it up. Yeah,
If you
yeah,
want to interact with your guys,
yeah,
you could definitely
for sure. Big up to
ask.
everyone in here so far.
Yeah, yeah. So Cam was asking that, and then Brandy was asking, who do I support? I don't really. I support Footyking FC. That's what I support.
There we go.
Yeah,
That's the chat up there. There we go. We're
yeah.
caught.
So,
Um,
yeah. I mean, I know you stream like almost every day, and then if something would occur, you would just not stream because maybe due to your schedule or something comes up.
yeah, yeah. So I've got the schedule. The last time I was on stream over a year ago with you, I was saying about trying to get the daily, and it was obviously difficult for me at that time. But I had two jobs that time. I'm
Right.
lucky now that I can do YouTube on a part time. I'm lucky enough to make enough from it that I can actually do it on a part time basis at the minute, which has really been a big step for me. And I've hit
Yeah.
that kind of in the last. I've kind of hit that in the last maybe 5 6 months.
Yeah.
So as I say, I've still got one job, but what I do is more afternoon based. So it means that I can do. So basically, I do football coaching. So I do it from Mondays, Wednesdays, Thursdays,
Mm-hmm.
and they're all afternoons. And then I'm college then on. So my football coaching is maybe from those days, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. I do that from like maybe 12 to 4 on
Yeah.
each of those days. So it means that I'm time to get home, I'll be able to go live and jump on the 6 p.m. content stream. So
Yes.
it's flexible for me is the word, I guess. It means I
Yeah.
can still do that. And then Tuesday I'm in college from 9 o'clock in the morning, but it's up to 3 o'clock in the day. So it's a full day of college, but it still means I can get home and do the stream. And then Friday's my day off. So yeah, so I'll basically a 4 day a week and then have the weekends off. So yeah, it's flexible for me because it means I can do the streams at that same time every evening.
Yeah.
Um,
Got it.
so
Got it.
yeah,
Nice.
good enough
So
then.
still staying busy, man. Still at it.
We're still
Still
busy.
grinding.
We're busy, busy, busy. Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
So
So in terms with your schooling, are you like almost done with schooling?
we're nearly done. Yeah. So obviously this is a Tuesday, so I usually would be in today, but I've now 2 weeks that of study leave, which is just we don't go in, we just stay off and revise. So I'm just obviously revising in my own free time over the next couple of weeks, and then my exam. I've got an exam at the end of May.
And this
So
is your
that
last
that's me.
semester?
That's me done. That's me. I've one more year after. One more
One
year
more year
next year to do.
after. Got it.
Yeah,
One
yeah,
more
yeah.
year of
So
schooling.
that's for my full degree then in college that I get.
What was your degree again?
Sports science.
Sports
Sports
science.
science.
Got it.
Yeah. So it links well with my
Yeah.
my coaching that I do. So yeah, that's where that's leading.
Got it. So you might get into like, I don't know, like physical therapy type of work.
Something like that. Yeah. Or
Okay.
well, I think coaching with what I do already. That this course that I'm doing leads into so many things.
Okay.
So there's things that it leads to that I would be have no interest in.
Okay.
But then there's other sports routes that it potentially would lead to. So yeah, that would be my plan. That would be my
Got it.
plan. If I was gonna do something within that would be probably coaching, I would say, is be the most likely.
Got it. Yeah, so for chat, yeah, he does have the chat pulled up, so he'll
I can say, yeah.
yeah, he'll interact with you if he wants to.
We here.
We here. Yeah. Um that's good, man. I'm glad things are going well for you. It's going to the direction that you want to go. And I know with the streams, it's been blowing up for you. So have you actually been making more money through the streams?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
that's
it's it's
good.
definitely went up a little bit. So obviously when it got monetized, it was to be honest, I like whenever I got monetized, I thought, right, okay, I can earn money now. I didn't think I would. Like I thought, okay, I
Mhm.
can earn. It's
Yeah.
possible. I didn't think I would. But then the community just comes in with like even because people obviously not even becoming obviously there's memberships and super chats. A lot of people do those, and I'm so thankful for those. That supports me through the donations as well. But people just watching the channel, as I say, loads of people regulars in every day. I always say it, like just watching the streams. I can't thank them enough because that's obviously adding to ad revenue, and that started to go up a little bit now as well with the
Mhm.
views increasing. So yeah, like it's went up a lot, man. It's went up like a good bit the part time kind of things, so or part time amounts. So I'm lucky. I'm lucky. As I said, it's a pleasure. I love the stream to do it, and then obviously it's nice to be able to make a little bit back from it as well.
Yeah, that's really good. Do you get majority of your portions from the streams itself, or do you get like from like uploaded videos?
Mainly there's still the streams, yeah.
Okay, got
Streams.
it.
So from both like the watch time in the stream and then also
Yeah.
obviously people's individual like suits or memberships or whatever that is, or whatever they do, you know what I mean? So it would just be mix of both really.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Got it. Um, So what's funny is the last podcast that we had with him and Max, Footy King rated us. So that was the
Yeah.
first
We
raid
did.
that we had
We
during our
did,
podcast. We just
for sure.
happened to be streaming our podcast while he was streaming as well. So that was the first experience. But I didn't
Yeah.
even like there wasn't like a notification on my chat or anything like that.
Yeah.
I
I
don't know
think
how
YouTube raids,
YouTube
you
raid
don't
works.
you don't get see on Twitch you get a notification, don't you?
Yeah, you
It
do.
says like
Uh-huh.
raiding with a party off and whatever the number. YouTube, you
Yes.
don't get that. See, YouTube raids, that's the only problem. YouTube, they don't. If I raid, I just put a link in my live chat at the end of my stream. So like when I
I
raided
see.
you last week, I would just go on my subscription. That's probably at the end of one of my streams. I just
Mm-hmm.
say, right, we're gonna raid boys, and then just I go to descriptions, get a link from a FIFA stream or whatever, and then put the link in the chat, and then I'll say just obviously ask viewers to go over and just comment Footy King raid or something in their chat. So it's
Yeah.
still simple enough to get to. The link is in my live chat, so just people just direct over. But yeah, there'll be no notification, I guess, for YouTube from doing that. I guess.
Mm-hmm. Right, right. Okay. So yeah, what's up, Robert? We got Robert, DG, Army,
Let's go.
sibling said he got two red picks,
There we
two red
go.
picks for champs finals. Nice,
Let's
nice.
go.
Army says he's a huge fan of me. I appreciate it.
There we
JMP,
go.
what's up? Just trying to interact with y'all. I appreciate you guys all being here. But yeah, man. I mean, it's Todd season, so how's did you
It
finish your
is.
weekend league?
Oh well, I was playing last night. I did a late night stream, right? And
Yeah.
probably a lot of legends in chat. The minute we'll probably watch last night's stream, but I did a late night one last night as a one-off. So what my usual is obviously 6 p.m. content, but I did. I'm doing a few late night ones over team of the season, and I did one last night just to finish my champs and open rewards. And I was 7-1 at one point, and then I entered the stream last night 7-4,
Yeah.
got to like 11-4, and I thought,
Yeah.
right, we're gonna push for 14 here.
Yeah.
And then I got a really annoying game. I lost one that was fair. That took me to 11-5. The guy was way better than me. Fair play. And then one game, and then I got to 12-6. Needed to win my last two, and one of the second last game, I played a guy, and I had my actually he beat me 4-3. Two like those bullshit long shot goals where they just like
Yeah.
go way over the keeper from like they just shouldn't go in.
Right, right,
Conceded two
right.
of those. And yeah, it was. I think the XG, my XG was 3.6, and I scored three. So my finishing wasn't bad, but he had 1.6 XG and he scored four. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. So I just got a bit unlucky in that. But yeah, we got 11 wins. I got third on De Gea and my red rewards, which I was happy about as well.
You got De Gea. Okay. Got it. Is he
Yeah,
your best pull? Best
De Gea, and then I got red third arm, the midfielder. Got him,
there.
the
Got it.
French 89. So they were pretty good.
Got it. Got it. I know a lot of people have been using that card. The Thuram.
Yeah, he seems good.
Yeah, but was it just me or was this weekend league like pretty sweaty compared to other
It
ones?
was. I've already
Yeah.
said to viewers, my viewers in the 6 p.m. streams, I've said it's going to be even worse next week with Prem Tots. Like
Mm.
every team this season is difficult, but like the Prem, I always think Prem and French League are the most difficult because for obvious reasons. Prem's probably the most popular league, and then you've got French League, which is like some Mbappe and stuff.
Right, right. Yeah, dude. I finished my weekend league yesterday. I was playing on stream, but I was doing so bad. And I went to like 11-6 too. So it came down to the last three. I had to win three straight. And I was like, I'm gonna play this off stream, bro.
Just
I'm gonna play
no.
this off stream and lock in. And then I fortunately got rank 4.
Yeah,
And I got Benacer. I think that was my best pull. The red
yeah, he's not
Benacer.
too bad to be fair. That's not too bad.
Yeah, I played a game with them today
Yeah,
because I was streaming earlier, and he felt pretty good. I like
nah,
him. Yeah,
yeah, he looks a decent card.
yeah, he kind of. Luckily, I had some Serie A players already that I was playing weekend league with. I was playing with
Mhm.
like Tots Danilo, Kim and Jay,
Yeah,
and I had the Centurion Chesney. Um, so I was able to put Benacer in there, and I might play with
yeah,
weekend league with them. So we'll see.
solid. Yeah,
Yeah, but it was sweaty nonetheless, man. I was struggling. I'm like, damn, why am I playing so bad? I'm
Yeah, it's
like,
not.
and then I
I
thought
already
about
said
it.
to my viewers, don't like for all viewers asking like, was this is 9 wins good, Jack, or is 7 wins good, or is 6 wins good? Like I always think during team of the season you drop a rank. If you're a 14 win player, you'll be good to get 11. If you're an 11
Mm,
win player, you'll
yeah,
be good to get 9. You need to drop a rank because the games get more difficult.
right,
100% they do.
right, right. Yeah, and then like, what was it? I was just talking to my chat, and a lot of the chat was telling me, yeah, they're like struggling too. So I guess
Yeah,
everybody's getting a good sweat in.
yeah. It's a sweat fest, man. It really is. It really is.
Yeah, yeah. So we got people in the chat. They got Alexis Sanchez. What? Red
Damn.
Sanchez?
For
Are you
who's that?
serious?
Brandy.
Goodness gracious.
Let's go. Kieran, how's it going as well, man?
Yeah, Kieran, how you doing, man? And then Jim, I appreciate the sub. DG Army
There
says
we
he's
go.
your favorite mod. Is he your favorite mod?
No comment.
No comment. All right, we move, we move on.
There we
So,
go. There
how's
might
your?
be other mods in the chat, so I can't say anything.
Got it. I made the mistake during my streams where like one of my mods pop in. I'm like, oh, my favorite mod, and then another mod
Then
comes in.
another
He's
one comes
like,
in.
what?
Mm,
They get mad,
yeah, there you
but they're all my favorite.
go.
You know,
Yeah, of
I
course.
appreciate all of them.
That's it,
Uh,
man.
yeah. So, how's your team looking like, man? Who you got on your team?
It's not well. The team's improved a lot recently because I've kind of I think most content creators do it. Your team kind of is sacrificed a little bit, but every year because you kind of are sending a lot into content. So like your fodder coin stuff will be put into a lot of SBCs and
Sure.
stuff. That's what I
Yeah.
was doing. Like a few months ago, maybe not even a few months ago, a month ago, my team was nowhere near what it is now. Is I've got and the reason I've got my team now is just based on a lot of luck.
Got it.
So I got one of the recent 90 plus icon packs. I got that Beckham, just the 94, the team of the year icon one. Really,
Mm-hmm.
I my reaction was
Ooh.
so
Okay.
bad because my reaction was so bad because I thought he was not very good. I thought he wasn't worth much. And then it turned out he was worth 4 mil. I thought he was worth like 300K.
Yeah.
And then the
Yeah.
chat was like, why is your reaction so bad? And I'm like, I didn't think he was worth that much.
Right. Right.
But
Right.
yeah, so I got him. He helped my team a lot. Then I've done the Zambrotta SBC. He's been a solid card.
Mm-hmm.
I've done, see what we got. What else did we get? I think I got a few other players. Jorginho was still in there. The 90 Jorginho was on his SBC. He
Yeah.
was released a few months back, but I think he is getting a little bit outdated now. I might try and upgrade him soon, but he's still good. Yeah, there's a few in there, but our team's definitely pretty. I bought the 89 King card, Ledley King, the hero.
Yes.
He's yeah, he's a beast. One of our
The
viewers,
center
I
back,
think it was
right?
Kieran actually. Yeah, Kieran Riley in the chat there. He's in the chat here as well. He recommended me him on one of the streams, and
Yeah.
he's been on my team since. He's an absolute beast. That card,
Got it.
unbelievable.
Mm-hmm. So that's pretty much it. Those are the main guys.
They're the main, and yeah, but the team's definitely got stressed a lot stronger since I've got nine. Who's the Chiesa as well? That 91 Europa League Chiesa. I
Chiesa.
packed
Okay.
him in one of those campaign packs. So just a lot of luck, just generally to got my team up to where it's been, where it is now.
Nice.
Even.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, but that you're talking about the Jarzinho. He is a bit outdated, man. I
Yeah,
felt it. I
I've loved
felt
the
it in this
card,
weekend
but
league because he was frauding on some shots. I'm like,
yeah,
this is not the Jarzinho I know.
no, no,
Yeah.
no. He's been one of my favorite cards all year, but I just think there's a time comes where there's cards get outdated, especially now. Like whenever you're comparing certain cards to team of the seasons, you're thinking, right, is he better than this team? Right, team of the season right winger. Is he better than this guy? This guy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's other options to be. I guess you can improve up, but get a better right winger in for me. I guess.
You know what I need? I need. So I have Diaby on my team, the SBC, and I need Leverkusen to win Europa, so he can
He'll
get
be
that
what
5-5.
90 if he wins. Is he getting more ratings upgrade or is he just at 91? Does he get the?
Oh, that's a good question. I think it's a night. He'll be a 92 5-5
I
if I'm
think he
correct.
does. I think he gets the five star and a +1, doesn't he? I think.
Yeah, I think so,
I
man.
think he does. I'm sure the chat can let us know. But I think
Yes, chat, please
yeah,
let us know. But bro, I mean, Diaby's good as he is, and he's great. But if he's a five
yeah.
five,
Oh, I see.
that's
He's the
crazy.
one card this year. There's always one card that viewers will tell you. I have always one card every year that I seem to just not the SBC for, and then regret not doing it later on. I think last year it was like a flashback for Anne. He was a beast. And I didn't do the SBC for
Yes.
him, and then this year I didn't do that Diaby. And now I regret it, man. He's such a, like every time I play against him in champs, rivals, whatever, he destroys me, man. Absolutely
Right,
destroys
right.
me.
I think it was pretty cheap too, if I'm correct.
He was cheap. Yeah, he was. He was. I don't even know what he was at the start, but the SBC wasn't that expensive because he started off at like 89, didn't he, or 87?
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
yeah,
What was it? He like I was even playing FIFA at the time. I took a break and my mod was playing my account and he's like, "Oh, you should just get him. He's part of your like." I had like a past and present PSG team. He's like, "Yeah, you should
yeah,
get him on that team." So I was like, "All right, you guys, you can
yeah.
do it." But
Mm-hmm.
it ended up being a good investment. So happy
Definitely,
about
that
it.
card's insane.
Yeah,
Insane
yeah.
card.
Especially if you have like a Nkunku, if you did the Nkunku
Mm-hmm.
SBC too, some good links in there.
Yeah.
And I packed the Toddy Jude back in January.
Oh,
So
what a card! What a
yeah,
card! Yeah.
right, right. And that Moonier is not bad too. The 5-5 Moonier. So
Oh yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
get
I know
those
now,
guys
but
in
yeah,
there. You know,
yeah.
that's pretty much my team. It's like a Bundes
Yeah,
Serie A team
yeah.
that I have in there. So yeah, man. I mean,
Solid team, man.
it is. It is. Yeah, I like my team, and yeah, man. I'm like, so what I'm actually doing is I'm actually doing like you actually stream every day, so it's not much of a challenge for you. But I've been trying to stream like every day for 30 days and not miss a day. So
Right.
that's kind of my thing that I'm doing.
Same like schedule, same time, or just do it a day. You doing the same time of the day, or
It's pretty random. So like
yeah, randomest.
today I
Yeah.
stream really early in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
like right before our podcast. So
Uh huh.
where I'm at in California, it's 7:45 a.m. right now. So we started our podcast. We tried to do it at 7 a.m. We had some technical difficulties, but I
Yeah.
streamed before that, so it was like
Yeah.
I streamed at like 5:30 a.m.
Wow.
Yeah,
So
so
you
I'm yeah, yeah.
go
So
ahead.
I actually switching up my schedule too, where I'm trying to wake up a lot earlier,
Uh huh.
see how that goes for a month, see how I feel,
Yeah.
as well as streaming every day.
And what
So
way
make
does your viewership work then at that time in the morning? Do you feel like do you still get people in, or well, I suppose you get some people in,
I
but do you
do.
still
I
get
feel like I get more of the European people in here.
yeah,
All the people from Europe
yeah,
because it's like daytime at that time.
yeah. See, that's what I find as well. Like with my because I'm going to be doing these very soon as well. I usually do Thursday morning early streams for rival rewards.
Yeah.
So I like do them from like I'm live from like 7 a.m. UK 10:30 mornings. I haven't done them in a while, but like over team of the season, I'll probably start doing them again. And same with Sunday mornings for squad battles. And I find like a lot of obviously, yeah, there'll be hardcore viewers will still be in those streams probably as well, but I'll have maybe any new viewers that I may get are likely from maybe like Australia or India or like countries that the time zones maybe for them is like midday or you know what I mean?
Right.
Because whenever I stream 6 p.m., like I've got some Australian Indian viewers that they're dedicated to the Footyking channel and staying up to like 2 a.m. to watch the stream.
Right.
So it's
Yeah.
like that in there for those early morning ones, that would probably suit them even better because it would only be like it'd probably just be morning for them then.
Got it. Got it. Yeah, and then I'd have another schedule. So lately, I've had added like kind of the morning streams, and sometimes I do that during the weekends. But
Yeah,
usually my schedule is like 7 to 8 in the evening my time. So
yeah,
there are some like UK people that like stayed up all night, or they just woke up, and
yeah,
then I have like people in the States, in the
yeah,
US that tune in. So
yeah.
um
Yeah. You
yeah,
definitely
so
see
the
more of your community. I think you see different areas of your community, don't you, when you've got the audience from different countries. That's what I was saying. Like I know my audience is people like all across the globe and different time zones and stuff. So then you've got
right.
people from whenever you tend to stream, you get different types of viewers coming in, I guess, as well.
Right, right. Yeah. So um yeah, that's always cool, man. It's always cool to have people around the world, like right off the bat, I already know like obviously people in the US from the West Coast to the East Coast, like Cali, New York,
Yeah. Hmm.
UK, obviously, Ireland, um, Australia, get a lot of people from Australia,
Yeah.
Asia, like India, Singapore,
Yeah.
so a lot of variety, yeah.
For sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So it's a good time, man.
So
I'm still enjoying the streams and I'm sure you as well, man. I don't know what's
definitely,
been
man.
has there been anything new with you, like in terms of your streaming? Have you
There's a
seen?
lot. There's actually been a lot changed in the channel. This is probably being
Okay.
exclusive because I don't mention this on the usual 6 p.m. streams. This is exclusive for everyone tuning in.
Oh,
But there you
exclusive.
go.
Okay.
You go. Don't we don't disappoint here on this podcast.
All right. Let's do it.
What we do usually. Well, I've got a new person working for the channel basically. So I've always had I've got I had a new graphic guy come in for thumbnails and like channel art and all the banners and stuff at the start of FIFA basically back last September. So the start of I got a new revamp for the new FIFA basically, and
Mhm.
then I got I've also got a guy now. I'm gonna do well. Basically, he's gonna be doing the like. I've kind of started. I worked with a guy a few months ago. On a one-to-one basis with YouTube, like channel strategization, or if that's even a word. Like basically channel strategy, and regard to like how he worked with me one to one, just helping me like push out and give me ideas and what would work. What basically knows the FIFA scene and what kind of does well and what doesn't. And obviously, for me doing it, being in the YouTube space for like 2 years doing FIFA, it's like you kind of get to know. You pick up. You kind of self learn yourself. But
Mhm.
working with that guy, he's helped me a lot and he's given me a lot more ideas. Just open my eyes. It was only a 1 month thing. It was 4 hour calls with him
Yeah.
once every week. And he just was giving me ideas on certain things to do and thumbnails, what does well on the thumbnail. And I've kind of, at the start of this year, that's why I've my channel like thumbnail strategies all changed with my face. All my thumbnails now have a face in it. There's maybe a few arrows. I've got 6 p.m. content with like a recognized player or a card or something on it that stands out. That's the whole thumb. So I've got a guy now doing the thumbnails, and I've kind of all the stuff that guy advised me in that those meetings. I've put that onto my thumbnail designer. He kind of knows my thumbnail design now. So
Yeah.
that's all the graphic kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then I've got a guy now working as well. That another thing that guy was suggesting me to do is about like making the most of your time with YouTube. So like in terms of like when your streams, cutting up things like stream highlights and putting them up on YouTube and loads of different things. So I've now a guy working for the channel that does like clips up like moments from the stream. Like I had a video up there the other night, and it was all based on like a mixture of icon packs and team of the season packs, like a pack opening. So I put that video up the other night. It's performed pretty well to be fair. I didn't expect to do that well, but it's near 1,000 views already, and it's that video. I got him to edit that, and he's now working kind of one to one with the channel as well. So like whenever I say I'm doing a stream tonight or tomorrow, when there's a big pack drops, we'll get a lot of share plays in from the channel, and then he will probably clip that up and he push he edited it for me and then post it over to me, man. So yeah, I like pay him obviously for all his edits and stuff he does, and it's good having that guy one to one channel as well, so you can just kind of separate because I always said I want to do more videos as well alongside the streams, so it's good having that
Mhm.
balance.
Yeah, that's good that you have that. So
Yeah,
that other guy you're talking about, he's like a YouTube coach, sort of content creator
yeah,
coach.
yeah,
Is
yeah.
it
So as I say,
specifically for FIFA
yeah,
or just in
he's
general?
kind of
Just your
he,
YouTube
yeah,
channel.
he's usually he knows the YouTube space, but he knows it's predominantly FIFA because I thought I want to get someone in that there was a few different people. I wanted to work with someone one to one. I thought I want someone to know FIFA because FIFA is a unique. As always, every niche is a unique kind of scene. But like if you know FIFA and you know the way things work on FIFA and what does well and what drives views, then that's ultimately the person I'm going to work with. That'll help the
Right.
channel grow, like anyone would. So it's like that's that. Yeah, he's unique or he's FIFA focused. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. So, couple new people coming into the chat. What's up, Tio? DG Army asks, ask Footy, do I donate Fanta money?
If you know, you know. DG sent me a super chat on the stream the other day and he told me to buy a Fanta. So I
Yeah,
went and got him on the stream. There you go.
nice. Okay.
Boom.
All right, all right. And then Sibley asks, do I play playoffs for champs again? Yeah, just go for it. I
Get
say
yourself
go
back
for
in.
it.
You
Get
got to
yourself
do it.
back in there. Get part of the sweat. Get sweaty.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, that's good, man. That's good. You have all those people doing that work for you. But yeah, I think like eventually if you get to that point where you get a lot bigger, like I guess if you could afford that, you could have those people do the work
It's
for you, and
needed.
then
That's the
it's less,
thing. Yeah.
yeah, less work for yourself. You get more time to focus on
It's
other things,
it's
or
just yeah, it's just the
yeah,
managing of it. The channel grows and as I said earlier, like it's lucky I'm able to make a wee bit of income from it. And it means that it kind of pays for these things that can like it's basically like an investment if you think about it. Like you're earning a bit from it
right,
and then you're putting that back into your channel to kind of make it better and make the best content you can kind of. So yeah, he as I say, he like say for example, I think there's gonna be a TOTS guarantee pack coming out tonight or tomorrow for the community. So, whenever that drops, I'm always lucky enough to get a lot of airplays from viewers on streams. So like we'll just that'll be a case of me live. I'd be live doing that, but then he'll be clipping up those and putting them into like a video compilation kind of thing and getting that up as well. So just it's added content is what I guess is the word.
Right, right, right. And I guess what a lot of viewers don't know is that it's very time consuming to like try to craft like thumbnails on your own and also like edit clips. It's
It's
very
a lot of
time
work.
consuming. So like a lot of the streamers and content creators, if they're not doing it like full time, they're doing other things, it sometimes they might not get to like everything or get all, at
It's
least for
tough. It is
me,
tough.
that's the case because I work a
Yeah.
lot. So
Yeah.
I'm very busy with my schedule, so I can't like post as much content as I would like
Yeah.
to. Like even with this
For sure.
podcast, like I wish I could do more episodes, but I
Hmm.
have to kind of like pick and choose
Uh-huh.
like who I want to have, and also like I can't do it like once every week.
Yeah. I get you. I
But this
get you
is a
for
great
sure.
time. Like I still like doing it because like I got Jack here. I got Footyking, the legend.
There you
Like
go.
we've known each other for a while, so it's nice to just keep in touch and like kind
For
of talk
sure.
FIFA and like interact with you guys and just get feedback on streaming and content. So it's always a good time, and
Definitely, man.
so I'll always
Definitely.
like make time to do stuff like this.
I appreciate that.
So
Yeah, no, I
yeah,
mean, that guy that I work with, he
yeah,
that's really, when I said, I'm in college and I've got another job, and that's what he was telling me. He's like, make the most out of what you do on stream as well. If you're doing your streams daily, like I do, be clipping things up for YouTube Shorts, be clipping things up for videos, and like get the most out of what you're doing. Because I was always like, I never really before I talked to him, I never really recorded anything from the stream. It was
mm-hmm,
always stream. That's it. But like I could take clips and stuff from the stream and content from the stream, put that on other things, whether that's YouTube
mm-hmm,
Shorts or videos, like I said with that guy. Loads of different things. So and then another thing as well. I mentioned this before, forget about it. It's I've branched out as well with content. So I have 3 channels now as well.
three
Three, three,
channels.
3 channels. Yeah. So the guy also said about kind of divert. I originally was doing other things on like my member content
Mm-hmm.
for members, like
Yeah.
different not non-FIFA stuff. And then I decided, right, I'm gonna do because I've now started member exclusive live streams in the main channel, which is they're going well. And I was trying to do them maybe once a week at the minute. So and obviously I'm still gonna post occasional member videos as well. But my other content now, I've got like a second channel. It's called Footyking TV, and I have like reaction videos on there, and I'm
Right.
gonna plan to do vlogs on there, and just basically another gaming stuff. So I do some like game or streams on other games and stuff.
Yeah.
So like just all different stuff, non FIFA related.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've recently started up a football channel. It's called FK Sports, and it's just all football videos. So like not FIFA, just football content. Like so, I've done about,
Right.
but yeah, a Premier League predictions one on there, and just general really anything I can think of. If football related, I'd go with that.
Yeah, that's a lot of content, man. 3 YouTube
It's a lot.
channels.
It's a lot. I'm
Yeah.
a busy guy.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. It's freaking busy, man. It's busy,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'd say it's enjoy it though. I enjoy it. You know what I
That's
mean?
good.
So that's what the guy said. It's just diversifying things because it's the algorithm thing, isn't it? If I post a GTA video, well, I haven't posted any GTA videos on the second channel either. But say I post GTA 5 video on my Footyking channel, it won't do that great because the viewer base is predominantly FIFA.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why, as I say, I just go with that if I want to make a video on GTA, for example, I'll do it on my second channel. And then the
Right.
people that want to watch that from my hardcore viewers that want to watch that content on my second channel, they can do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Got it. Got it. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good, man. And as long as you're enjoying creating all that content, man, that's what matters. And if
We're
you
here
could
for it.
you can make some more money off it, even
So
better,
what's
right?
the aim? If I can get up to three revenue streams alongside my main, that would be amazing. But
That'd
it's
be
just as I say,
nice.
I'm just doing those channels for fun. It's just an
Yeah.
extra wee thing that you can, and the feedback on both the second and third channel has been amazing. It's all like a lot of hardcore viewers go over to those channels and support it. So yeah, no, it's been good having those as my extra things to do as well. But it
Right,
does
right.
does it's busy though. It's obviously busy as you
I
can
bet.
imagine. But
Yeah, I bet. I mean,
yeah,
I like for my content, I only have time to do the streams itself. Maybe I'll post a video here and there. I do try to post as much shorts as I can, so
yeah,
pretty active with that, and then the podcast as well. So
yeah,
whenever I got time, if I could work something out with someone, then we'll get a nice little podcast going,
for
you
sure.
know? So
Sure.
That's pretty much it for me. And yeah, I still enjoy it, which is why I keep doing it. It's
Hmm.
just as I mentioned to my fans, to my viewers, like I can't devote as much time as I want to. But I'm still
Yeah,
here, I'm still trying to do as much as I
exactly.
can.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
all you can do. That's all
That's
you
all
can
you
do at
can
times,
do.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
you can't.
it's been
It's
good
tough
though.
because content creation takes a lot of time up. Does take a lot of time up.
It
You'd be right
does.
about
It
that.
does.
It's a busy thing. And I think it's just as I say, it's just managing your time and trying to get as much out of it as you can, man. You know what I mean?
Right, right, right.
That's the difficult thing, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. But, so far so good. This is definitely a dub podcast.
Let's
Probably
go, man.
I feel like, dude, whenever I have podcasts with you, it's like the most viewed podcast. We have a lot of
I
people
just
here
thank all my
too.
viewers for coming over, man. Yeah.
For
Make
real,
sure you
dude.
drop a sub to this guy, man. Legend. Known him
The
for
Footy
ages.
King
So,
fan base is very, very strong. Very
oh,
strong.
as I say, I say it every day on my stream, man. I still think I don't say it enough. Don't
Yeah.
know what I do to deserve it, but I'm lucky to have all my legends, man, supporting. So,
Right, right. Yeah, it's awesome, man. And I wanted to ask, who's like the top YouTube FIFA streamers now these days? Because I don't know too
top FIFA
many.
YouTube.
Yeah, I don't know too many FIFA
Um,
YouTube streamers.
you know what? It's a good point because there's not too many. Um,
Are you on that list? Are you like
I
top
think
top
I don't
five?
think I can I put myself on the list?
Are you a top five in terms
Uh,
of like viewership and following?
I would in terms of streaming.
Yeah,
There's not too many. There's not too many. Yeah, there's not too many. There's a guy called Hectic who does it. Hectic TKS. He's an American. Have you heard of him before?
he does YouTube.
Yeah, he does YouTube streaming now as well. Yeah, he does YouTube.
Really?
I think he does
I
Twitch
know
as
he's
well. To
on
be fair.
Twitch.
Yeah, yeah, he does
I know
both.
him
He
on
does both.
Twitch. Yeah.
He usually maybe I don't know whether he's on Twitch at content time, but he's definitely on YouTube at content time.
Really?
Definitely
Does he?
does
I
content.
wonder if he just
Yeah,
streams on both.
that's what I think. Maybe multi streams
Are you
potentially
even
because he
I
has a
know
following
people
on
do
Twitch as
that.
well, doesn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, are you even allowed to do
Um.
that? Does Because I wonder if Twitch lets you
I
do that.
see. There's a feature you can do it. You have to pay. You have to pay for Streamlabs Prime, and it allows you to stream on both. It's called multi-stream. But I don't know. That's Streamlabs allowing you to do it. I don't know whether it's a lot against Twitch terms of service.
Okay.
I don't think YouTube has a problem with it because
Okay.
YouTube will like content being posted. People obviously make content out of their Twitch streams and put it onto YouTube. So I don't think that's a big problem. But I think it's cross streaming between Twitch and YouTube. I don't know whether that's a problem for Twitch or not. I'm not sure.
Got
But
it. Got it.
um, yeah. But that's him. He's one of the bigger ones. And then
Right.
there's a few other people. But I know whenever I've used this thing called TubeBuddy. I don't know whether you've heard of it. It's basically like a thing that I use. It's for YouTube like analytics kind of thing. So it makes me put in my search terms for a stream, and it's just basically all my tags. When you tag your video with loads of different
Mm-hmm.
tags that are related to the thing. So
Yeah.
my stream is obviously 6 p.m. content stream. So I'll have tags like FIFA 6 p.m. content, FIFA
Yeah.
6 p.m. content live FIFA 6 p.m. things like that. So it'll be all related to the stuff, and basically it recommends me things that are good on that day that have been searched a lot that I could put as a tag that'll hopefully drive. It's basically keyword analytics really that'll help
Yeah.
you grow really. It's a load of things I got like a year ago I would have never knew about, but it's like learning the way YouTube works, the algorithms key to
Right.
I guess
Right.
getting in growth, right? So yeah, I know on those search terms, like I'm usually top five on those search terms for FIFA 23 live, 6 p.m. content, all those
Ooh.
things.
Okay.
So it's usually
Okay.
top. There's all wee lovely wee green. It basically has a wee green thing when you're in the top 20 searches.
Yeah.
And I'll put mine before each stream, and it's usually popping up in loads of ones and fives and threes, and on the search, it's nice to see it. Knows it's getting pushed out there.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I think there's not too many streamers. I think there's a few others. There's I don't know why you know Amir. He used to be called FIFA Bros. He's now Amir HD.
Okay.
He's up there. He streams on YouTube. He's got a big one as well. But yeah, I would say there's maybe about 10, 15 people that are kind of on the YouTube streaming FIFA scene, I guess. You could
Got it.
say
Got
maybe
it. But you top five. That's all that
hopefully.
matters. Yeah. 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 I would see. I know iShowSpeed is like a big IRL streamer, but I'd see him like stream FIFA every once in a while. I
Mhm.
guess whenever he feels like it. But I don't know if I consider him a FIFA streamer.
Yeah, he's multi-content, isn't he? He does
I
what he
think
feels like, I
so.
guess.
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah. But nah. You definitely You've grown a lot for sure. Especially since I've met you. So it's big, man. It's good. It's
Yeah.
good to see. It's good to see people that I've kind of in a sense started around the same time for them to keep going, because I know a lot of people kind of just stop streaming and they're just living their
See,
lives, I guess, I suppose,
yeah,
or
it's
yeah.
it's just it's just like if you want it enough, it's like anything. If you want it enough, you keep doing it, I guess, would you?
Yeah.
Like as I say, I go on to my stream every day. I love doing it. It's not a chore for me to do.
Right.
And then I come off the stream every night and just think to myself, like, I've just been live there to, you know, maybe 600, 700, 800 people across the live stream. We usually get about maybe over 100, but usually sometimes around 6 p.m. content time. And the stream average, like, I remember I always say I started off and more, I first started YouTube, I was maybe sitting at one viewer watching for the first month or so. And that's
Yeah.
the difficult thing. When you start YouTube streaming, to anyone, I'll advise this, like, you just got to ride out those first few months, man, because
Mm-hmm.
it won't be easy. Not only in
Yeah.
terms of seeing low numbers, but also like your own ability on stream to, like, you're kind of having to generate all the conversation. There's no one there. There's maybe one person, two viewers, and
Yeah.
they might not even be watching. They might just be lurking, or like might be lurking and not like constantly typing. So it's hard for you to interact or generate the chat. But if you can write it out, you can just keep building up, building up, building up. Because that's all I've done. I'm not some amazing person that's just the key to success there. I'm just some regular guy that's just been had a bit of luck on YouTube, but also been consistent with it.
Right. Right. What's your average viewership at now these days?
Do you mean total stream views, or do you mean just pick it like or the concurrent viewers, like live watching, or?
Like, so, like, for each stream, would it tell you like the average viewers
Oh yeah, for
that were in there?
analytic, yeah. So the average viewers usually is around
60.
60 viewers,
Ooh.
because it would
Nice,
it would
nice.
maybe start off maybe about, I would say I went live around half four.
Yeah.
The first half an hour might be the hardcore viewers coming in to start us off,
Yeah.
maybe about 30, 40 people, and
Yeah.
then it'll maybe keep going up, keep rising, and it'll rise up probably over. It could be anywhere between 100, 150 by 6 o'clock. Sometimes it
Mm-hmm.
might be 90 at 6 o'clock, but depends on the content too, doesn't it? If there's a big
Right,
pack
right, right.
drops or something, on certain days as well. I find weekends might be a little bit higher than weekdays, but generally I'd say the average is about 60 across the stream, and about the average at 6 o'clock would probably be 100, I would say, or maybe 110 around six
That's
o'clock content time.
that's pretty good, dude.
So
That's pretty good
yeah,
viewership.
it's
Nice.
rose. It's rose.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So you're almost at 6K now in subscribers, right?
Approaching 5.46, I think I'm at the minute. So like 30 or something more, and I'll be at there. I think I'm 5.463. I checked there.
Got
So
it, got it.
approaching 5,500. Yeah.
When do you think you'll hit the 10K mark? Because you'll hit it at some point.
Big goal. That's a
Just,
big goal.
just a matter of when.
And it's hard to predict because the way I'm doing content now, the way I'm going to get these videos posted up as well as extra content like that.
Yeah.
That guy working on the videos side of things, the videos will hopefully push us forward too,
Mm-hmm.
alongside the streams. The streams are always generating consistent growth.
Right.
And then the videos, I'm hoping like those videos on YouTube, the ones that's like opening 10 times icon packs, opening 10 88 plus hero packs, whatever, those do quite well. And now that I've got that guy taking those from the streams,
Mm-hmm.
that'll hopefully boost us up. We've obviously got a hype time now with team of the season. Then about that's for another 6-7 weeks. Then it'll be a few months of pretty stale content, but then it'll rise again for EA Sports FC, I'd imagine. So yeah, it's 10K by the end of the year, maybe.
By the end of the year, that's
I
a
had
good
to
goal.
believe it. I'll set it. I'll set it. I'll
All
set
right,
it there. We'll
guys.
see
You
how we
guys
do.
gotta help him, man. Those of you that are
We'll
new that
set it.
haven't subbed to him, you guys gotta help him out.
We'll set it, man. We'll set the target and see what we can do.
Awesome, awesome. No, I think you'll get there. It's just you'll keep grinding, and so it's
Yeah.
only a
The
matter of
targets are
time.
good to set. It's always good to have targets, but I always
Right,
say like I don't get too locked in it, because I'm
right.
lucky
That's
enough that the
good.
channel is
Yeah,
always can seeing it's always seeing consistent growth. There's never a time
yeah,
where it's stagnating. If it starts to stagnate, then you're like, yeah, there's maybe something I could do to push this. But
yeah.
it's
Right.
never, I'm not gaining thousands of subs every day yet. I'm not that stage, but I'm gaining, maybe 10, 15 a day. It's gradually going up. And
Mm-hmm.
that's, if you look at it from a general thing, it's probably a better way. I would rather go that way that's consistent. So
Right,
yeah.
right. For sure. Um, yeah, Morton, I appreciate it. Thank you for the compliment. We do look at the chat as much as we can. It's hard to keep up with if you just ask random questions. That's not related to what we're talking about. But I try to be interactive with you guys, so I'm here. We're here for you
Here
guys.
we go. We're here.
But we
We're here.
appreciate you listening to us, man. And I know you brought up EAFC, so I actually want to get into that. Maybe you could tell me some
Let's
info
go.
because I don't know anything.
Hopefully,
What
it's a
I
good
heard
game.
was,
Hope you start.
yeah, yeah, it's a game. It's a
Hopefully.
EA game, definitely.
Hmm.
We do both know that I guess FIFA and EA didn't have an agreement, so that's why they can't use the name anymore.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
then what I also heard was EAFC is gonna come out earlier than usual. Is that true?
That's I've heard that, and that's good. I think that's a good thing because it means if you think about it, I think what I've heard is that we've got it coming out in the way the usual FIFA cycle is. It usually the new FIFA drops around late September on early access, and then
Mm-hmm.
like early October
Right,
for the
right.
full game. I've heard
Yes.
that this is going to be early September this year. We'll give the game, or maybe
Oh.
if you buy the 3 day early access, you'll probably get it on like the 30th of August or something. So that's
Oh,
like
okay.
one. If you think about it, that's like one less dead month that we have to endure of FIFA 23, I guess, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know.
Right, right,
So
right. So, I mean, I guess I don't see too many changes with this game other than the big thing is the name, the actual name, right?
yeah.
An early release. Obviously they'll do some things with gameplay, change it up,
Hmm.
and you'll figure out like your new meta.
Yeah.
But other than that, I mean, it should be more or less the same, right?
Yeah. I would imagine there will be. I don't think they'll be changing. Like, it's not going to be a new EA, is it? They're still going to want their money. They're still going to put
Right,
non-fee points.
right,
They're still going to be. I think the new. I mean, I've heard there's people saying there's going to be a FIFA 24 though. That there's going to be a different. I mean, I don't know how reliable this is, but EA aren't going to make FIFA 24, but there's going to be a FIFA 24. I've heard there's going to be a FIFA 24 and an EA Sports FC 24.
right.
So
That's what I
I
heard
don't.
too.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, where would we? Where would like I mean, not just me, but where would the whole FIFA community go? Like, would we actually go to FIFA 24 or would we go and play EA Sports' FC 24, EA's version of FIFA 24?
Exactly. I think
That's
the
going to be the
FIFA
interesting thing.
one is actually from FIFA, right? FIFA 24. If they make it,
Yeah.
that's actually from FIFA.
Yeah.
But it's just like, what kind of who you gonna get as your developers, and
That's the
would
thing.
they be able to match EA? Which I don't think so. I don't know
That's
if
it.
they
Yeah.
will, because
That's it.
really EAFC is gonna be the FIFA.
See,
It's
yeah. See,
it's the
the problem
yeah.
is right. The problem they've got is that EA have so much more money. So like the problem I think with most games is that see EA are going to probably keep the game probably similar to their layout they've always had with EA Sports FC. It's probably just going to be the same old thing. Their old way of making a load of money for their company. That's going to be what they do. But because they've got that extra money, they're probably going to be able to put it into a better like functioning game. Not I don't mean EA FIFA functions well, by the way, before anyone says in the chat, because it doesn't most times for champs does not games to go well. But usually, like I feel like with the animations, like I've seen that UFL. Have you seen that UFL football game that's been like leaked? There's been a
I have
UFL game. I
not.
think it might be. There's been basically one of those games that I like the trailer of. I thought there's
Mm-hmm.
potential there for that game, but then
Mm-hmm.
I watched some of the gameplay trailers for it, like the actual in-game developing trailer for it, and the gameplay looks like you're playing like one of those like apps off the app store that you're playing football. Like the way you just know the graphics don't look great.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I just feel like EA, whoever, whatever developer wants to go and invest in FIFA 24, make that game, they might have great plans for it and great ideas, but the gameplay is the fundamental thing, and I think EA will always have the better off a company on that, just because they can put more money into like a better graphics and better engine for the game, I guess.
Yeah. Right. 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 And as much as like the critiques you guys might have about FIFA or EA, this is something that they built like for like 2 decades, and they have so
Yeah.
many game modes that cater to different like fan bases, and like
Mm-hmm.
even just Ultimate Team specifically. There's so much content that they put out there. I don't know even content wise if any other game could compete with that, because it's
Yeah.
so developed, so like evolved in a way where
Mm-hmm.
there's so many things you could do, and in a way where people get like pretty addicted to the game.
Yeah. See, that's I
you
think I
know?
was actually having this conversation with
Yeah.
the live chat the other day, and on one of my streams, and I was saying like, you know PES, do you? You know Pro Evolution Soccer,
Exactly.
or I think
Yeah.
it's
Mm-hmm.
called eFootball now, but yeah,
eFootball.
that's
Yeah.
like obviously been that's been like I always find that game. I have got it downloaded on PS, but I never really play it. But I always think with that one, I find that's more football realistic than FIFA.
Mm-hmm.
FIFA's more of like an arcadey style of
Right.
football because the way you play a FIFA game isn't necessarily the way you'd watch a match in real life. The patterns just aren't similar. Whereas PES, I think, or eFootball, is like the way the game sequences and the graphics, I think, are a little bit more realistic. But the problem with PES is I don't think it's fun enough to be for people to actually grind on and play the game consistently. So I
Mm-hmm.
always say to chat, my viewers, I think if you had a balance between, or if you had some guy come in and made a game between, or taking half of PES's ideas and half of FIFA's ideas, you'd probably have the ultimate football game.
Mm.
I really do think so because I just
Mm-hmm.
think FIFA's got the fun at it. It's more. It's not saying all FIFA's fun, but like it's got. I think it's more addictive, as you say. It's more like quick. It's more quicker gameplay than PES, and it's more of a video game, I guess. I would
Mm.
say.
Mm.
Whereas
Yeah.
I like the realism of PES, but it's just not. I don't think for the average gamer, I guess it's not fun enough to play. You know.
Right, right. I never played PES, so I don't know too much about it. I've seen
Mm-hmm.
people play eFootball.
Mm-hmm.
Looks pretty interesting. Yeah, I don't think the graphics are as good as FIFA. Definitely FIFA
Yeah,
graphics are
it's
pretty
yeah. There's
nice. I'm not gonna
there's some
lie.
ones. It's just I think the animations in PES can be a little bit more. They're a little bit more unique. I guess they're more. Um, I think they're just a bit more realistic. The animations in PES. FIFA's a
Yeah,
bit more arcadey, I think. But
right.
yeah, no, I agree on the graphics. Yeah, I definitely agree on the graphics. Yeah.
Yeah, but it'll be funny like if FIFA releases their game, right? But people mistake it as that's the real FIFA that's been going on,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then
For
you just
sure.
see a lot of people buying FIFA 24 when that's not part of EA.
That's gonna be the interesting thing. Like you've got people on the community that have been doing this for years. Like you've got people like Bates and Independence and all the big
Yeah.
guys, right? What are they gonna play next year? Are they gonna play EA Sports FC or they're gonna play FIFA 24? I don't know what or will they try both and then see, I feel
Yeah.
like it's gonna be a popularity thing. I feel like everyone's gonna probably buy both games, test both out, and then whatever the majority people are doing, people will sway that way. If
Sure.
people are a little bit
Right.
undecided, because the way it's going to go, people will be watching content on it too. So, like, say for example, say I as a regular FIFA player, right? If I was undecided whether I want to play EA Sports FC or FIFA 24, say I try both games and I'm kind of undecided, they're both all right. If I go and see half the FIFA community going or most of the FIFA community going playing EA Sports FC, I'll probably swear towards playing my whole year in it.
Mhm.
So it's interesting, man. Be interesting to see what
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see if I get FIFA 24. Maybe I'll definitely get EAFC,
Yeah.
but maybe I'll try both and compare the two and
I think
see,
EA will be the EAFT will be people's first point of action. They'll go to it
Yes.
first, and then if
Yes.
and then a few people will maybe take a chance on FIFA 24, and then they'll be the ones that will find out what the game's really like, and then if it's good, then it'll probably get more publicity and more people will start playing it. Then if it is good, but we'll see.
Mhm. Yeah. Burberry mentions there's also new football games. Do you guys know any other ones?
Yeah, let us know any names you have. I think I've seen most of them, but if you know
Yeah.
them, Barbarian, let us know, bro. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll get those though. I don't know
Yeah,
if
it's
I'll
just
have
there's
the
some
time.
as I say, it's just some EA have got that, as I said earlier, like they've got that money that they can just put into getting like the game looking the best. It might not play the best, but it
Yeah.
looks the best. So that's drawing people in. There's other games that maybe have great plans for a game and great modes, but if the gameplay lacks in graphics or it lacks in the way it's actually functioning, then people are just gonna turn off it.
Right, right. Yeah. But nonetheless, I mean, sure it's something we'll look forward to when it comes around the
Yeah.
corner, right? Till then, I mean, for you, like, do you have anything planned for Tots? Like, is there any specific thing you want to do with the content?
Well, obviously, I'll be still doing the daily streams, and then I've got those. There'll be every week. I've got those. I'm gonna try and get. My aim is to get maybe 2 or 3 videos a week now on the main channel as well, which is busy because I mean, obviously, I mentioned the 2 other channels I've got earlier, but I'll be taking a step back from them obviously over Team of the Season because FIFA gets really busy over Team of the Season content wise. So my
Yeah,
time will be getting
right.
into the main channel over Team of the Season, not the other channels. Although I will still put the occasional video out just to keep it active. But
Yeah.
yeah, Team of the Season, probably I'll have those. I'm gonna do those pack opening style videos a lot as well. As I say, that
Yeah.
guy working for the channel, I'll have him doing those. 'Cause every Wednesday, I think we get, or was it last FIFA and previous FIFAs? I think chat will correct me on this if I'm wrong as well, but I think we got the guaranteed TOTS packs. No way you get the guaranteed TOTS SBC for that league. That's out at the time. I think we
Right.
do.
We did. Yeah.
So
We
maybe,
always.
yeah.
Yeah. Was it Wednesdays? Like right
I think it was
before.
Wednesdays for the major league, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was always like right before the next team comes out. Right. It's like
I think
towards the
so.
end of the week of that
Yeah,
league. They'll always
I
release a
think it.
guarantee one.
Yeah, I think it was maybe Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I remember like Tuesdays was the minor league. So like for
Yeah.
example, at the minute there's Erdvc and community. So I think today might be the Erdvc pack, tomorrow might be the community guarantee pack. So like
Yeah.
that's content. Like as I say, if I get a load of share plays and stream for those, I could just you can get a video out of that as well,
Right.
which
Right.
that gal edit, and then you've got that content plan. So I've got those all over tots. That's the plan as well with those.
For sure. Are they releasing a TOTS swaps? Is that
I've
confirmed?
no idea on that. I've no idea on that.
Okay.
I think there was. I was getting excited there was going to be one of those because I seen loads of leaks for like there was like an 84 times 30 pack or something and on Twitter
Mm,
I seen, and everyone was thinking, oh, it's going to be swaps, but it turned out that that was the season. The season progress with the 30 levels.
yes.
So I think that's kind of made a lot of people think that maybe swaps isn't happening. But
You're just grinding for XP then for those
yeah, you're
packs,
just
huh?
doing XP, I guess. Yeah, it's
But
just the
those
only thing
those
is
rewards are crazy though.
yeah, they were. There's
Yeah.
like these big packs at each like every like level 5, level 10, and 15. There's either a big player or a pack that you can choose from.
Yeah.
So, but I just think with team of the season, I'm loving it so far. But I just think there's two things I would add to it: team of the season icons and swaps. There'd be two
Swaps.
things to make it like
Sure.
you know.
Right.
But as I say, the season progress, no doubts. The season progress is a big deal for me, because obviously that's given us. Well, if you want to take the player, you've got a really good player for your squad. If you choose to take each player, like the Payet or the level 30, you've got like Desi or Rooney or.
Yes.
But then if you take the pack, then you've got like a big pack that's got a good chance of a team of the season or fodder,
Yes.
which will help for
Yes.
other SBCs. So there's
Right.
double round really, whatever you take.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. No, you're right. And for icons at least, I mean, a lot of the special promo icons that have been released, I hear those replace the moments. Is that correct?
The what is
Do
it?
you
The
know?
icon.
You know, like the Titan icons, the birthday icons, like those icons are pretty much the moments icons.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
just better
that's what
versions
I'm
of
hearing.
the primes. Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
So there's a couple icons out there that are still not have like a promo icon
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
So
There's been a few. So I wonder will they ask the question? I wonder will they get you
right,
know
right.
added in as
Under
team of the
which
season
promo?
icons?
Yeah, maybe,
Yeah,
possibly, but I don't know. We'll see.
yeah. We will
Yeah,
see.
yeah. Do you know who's gonna be on the Prem Tots? Has there been leaks yet, chat?
There's
I know
been
you guys went
voting.
to it.
So I remember there was a vote like 2 weeks ago. I done it on stream. So there's a vote for your prem tots, and there's obviously like a short list of nomination players, and then obviously it allows the community to vote in it. But yeah, I've got a good idea of a few players that should be in it. But there's I suppose we'll see. It's Friday, isn't it? Prem tots is this Friday. I'm pretty sure. I think.
Yes, I believe
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
So it always is that way, isn't it? Prem's always first.
Who
Well,
who
after community. So
who do you have for your Prem Tots? Who do you think? Who would you like to be in there?
I think there'll be who I like to be in, or who I think will be in, or
I guess you could name both.
both.
Yeah.
I think I think definitely I would have loved a hair card to be in there, but I don't know whether
Okay.
I don't think he was in the shortlist at all, so I don't think he'd get in. Um I think there's people like there's obviously gonna be insane in FIFA. You've got the likes of Haaland who 100% get one.
Right. He'll get
Um
one.
the front three I picked in my team because I don't know live on
Yeah.
stream as I say. I had Saka, Rashford, Haaland with my front three.
Saka, Rashford, Holland. Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
the midfield. I think a lot of people's three midfielders they chose was obviously I think Casemiro. I mean, obviously a United fan, and he's been unreal for us this season, so I think he should be in.
Mm-hmm.
De Bruyne, pretty
De
standard every
Bruyne.
year. He usually
Yes.
gets in, and then Martin Odegaard from Arsenal. I think a lot. That's been most people's three
Odegaard.
picks for the midfield.
Okay. Odegaard.
Yeah,
Okay.
from
Okay.
Arsenal. So they've been the three
Yeah.
midfielders. Then for defense, you've probably got people like maybe an Arsenal, one of the Arsenal centre backs. You'd maybe have Saliba or Gabriel. I think
Mm-hmm.
Martinez, the Sandro Martinez from United, he should get in. And then probably I think there might be a few Newcastle players in there. Maybe Trippier, the right
Trippier.
back.
Okay. Trippier right back.
Yeah, he can maybe get in. And then the left back, I think that I can't remember who I picked him. I think I might have picked Zinchenko, my left back. The
Zinchenko.
Arsenal left
Okay.
back. Yeah,
Okay.
I think he's been very good for them. So yeah, there's options. I mean, obviously, when I done the vote on primarily voting on stream, I remember there's you never get it perfect. Like there'll always be someone disagrees, but like that's the beauty of opinion, I
Right.
guess, isn't
Right.
it?
No, I think
But
that's a good lineup. That makes sense. All
yeah,
those players make sense. Cause I was actually thinking of a left winger. I was like, Who would be a good left winger? I could even come to mind because I was like, I don't think Son's gonna go. Son's gonna get one
Yeah,
this year. I was like thinking Saint Max. That would be nice. A Saint Max left winger for
there's been a
FIFA.
card leaked for him actually on Twitter, but I don't know whether it's dropping as an SBC or whatever. But
Yeah,
people have been talking about him. He'd be ridiculous if he gets team of the season
he
card.
would be. He would be ridiculous. But
Yeah,
actually, Rashford would be nice too.
he
Rashford,
would.
and
Be
he
a very
actually
nice
makes
card.
the most sense, right?
Yeah,
The
Rashford's a good season.
likelihood, the most likelihood
Yeah,
of getting him being
yeah.
tots
Like
makes
usually,
sense.
like if Son had a better, like Son did Son get one last week? He did, didn't he?
He did,
Give
he
him
did,
Son.
he did get one last
Yeah, but
year.
obviously
Yeah.
he's had a per season, so he'd not get in. But yeah, I think Rashford deserves to get in. I think sack of Marshall,
What do you think
and
of Grealish? You think Grealish would be a good one?
I think Grealish is one of those ones. He's starting to perform in the second half of the season. I think he wasn't started the season. There wasn't much from him, but he started. I think Pep Scott he turned him into not a new player, but he's just gone back to the Grealish of Aston Villa that he was like because he's not only in the attacking sense, but I see him when I'm watching Villa or City now. He's defensively just never. He just towns people. He just never gives them a rest. He's just chasing back, defending, protecting the fullback too.
Mm,
So
mm,
yeah, I don't know if I don't think Grealish was in the shortlist from what I remember, but I don't think he would get in. I would say he's had half a good season. He wasn't really great at the start.
mm. Got it, got it. If Saint Max was a SBC, how much do you think it would be? Over a
I think
mil,
over a mil.
right?
Oh, I think so.
Easily,
There's the
you'd
card
say?
on stats, and then everyone he'd be go for it over a mil just by looking at the card. But then
Yeah.
he'd probably be even more because because the FIFA community know how bloody good that card is in game.
Right,
So
right. I might have to save
I
my
would say, I
fodder
mean,
for him.
that's the question for the chat. I think. Let us know how much you think that'll be. Is
Yeah,
it
yeah,
maximum
definitely
scored?
let us know.
Right.
1.5. I can see that. Um, I think I
I would
definitely have
say
to save some
between
fodder then.
1.5, as Philly says, and maybe 2 mil. 1.5 to 2 mil, I would say.
If St. Max comes out, I might have to go for him. A 5.5 St. Max, that'd be crazy. If he's a 5.5, I don't know. He might go over 2 mil.
Mm.
A 5.5, that's a crazy card.
Will be crazy. I'm not looking to face him in champs.
Yeah,
Let's hope he
definitely
doesn't
not.
release.
Definitely not. You're
One
gonna
of those
see
cards, like
every.
it's like when you get him. So if you don't get him, then it's like, well, it's one of those cards. It's great whenever everyone gets hyped about him being released, but then realistically, it's probably for most people it'll be a bad thing because it's
Yeah.
hard to obtain the card yourselves. But then a lot of people will have him, and it's like you're gonna face him in champs and stuff.
Yeah, dude.
So
Oh man. Yeah, like every other team, you're gonna see St. Max if he comes out.
yeah, it won't be fun in champs facing him.
Yeah, for
He's
sure.
so good. He's one of the most agile cards. I remember having his for birthday, and every year St. Maximin's just one of the most agile cards in FIFA. He just turns so quick. You
Hmm.
can't, but he's obviously rapid as well. He'd probably have 99 pace on if he gets the tots as well. Like, just be
Right, right.
ridiculous.
So, like with all the cards that you played with so far, do you have favorites? What's your favorites?
Do you just mean any card or team of the season?
Uh, any card. It could be
Yeah,
team
I
of the
think my
season.
favorite card I've used this year has probably been Jorginho, that 90 Jorginho. And not now, but like whenever I first got him, he was unbelievable. So I'd still say he's my favorite card I've used. Alawaren's up there, the 88 one I've
Okay.
got, the World Cup
Yeah.
one. He's dropped a lot in value now. He's about 350k, so he isn't. I know people are probably thinking Team of Season's out, and he's not quite the player he was maybe. Because
Mm-hmm.
Alawaren's, I always say he's a weird player, Alawaren, because he's 6 foot, which isn't small, but on in game he looks way taller. Like he's so
Mm.
like lanky in game, and he turns
Right.
really weird. Because
Yeah.
you'd think looking at Alawaren in game, he's about 6'2", 6'3", but he's 6 foot. But he's rapid in game, really fast. But I find turning with him, he's a little bit
Mm-hmm.
like clunky. Probably just due as I say, he feels a bit tall in game, but he's up there. And then as a centre back, that Lee King, he's been the best centre back I've used. That
Okay.
89 King card, he's
Okay.
been unbelievable. He only cost he's like 200k in the market now, and he's been unbelievable for me.
Got it. Got it. Yeah, man. All the players that I've had, Jarzinho. I like Jarzinho. I like that card. I
Yeah.
think it was a pretty good card. He's up there. Mid Cruyff, since I got him,
Mhm.
the SBC. He's been killing it for me. Who else is there? Obviously, Toddy Bellingham. He's cracked.
Yeah. What a
Yeah, he's
card.
cracked. He's a Toddy. I mean, how can he not be cracked? Um, who else? Center backs. I really like the inform Tamori. I had him for a long time because I packed him
Mhm.
early. I liked him and Ramos.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah,
Yeah.
probably like those two.
Is that the 91 Ramos you mean? Yeah. He's the
Yes,
Yeah,
That's
he's
BC.
unbelievable, isn't he? Yeah,
Yeah.
a lot of people use him. But I do team reviews and stuff. A lot of people use that card. He's or have him in their team even, and he's very good.
Yes, yes. And I also like the Diaby, so I would say those
Mm.
are like my top cards
Hmm.
of the year that I really like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I think GG Army saying you packed him a foot birthday Jarzinho.
I did. I did.
Yeah.
Yep. I
That's
confirm.
crazy.
Yeah. Madness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Massive.
That's oh my gosh, I'd love to have that card.
He's like 5.5 mil, I think, as well. Mad how just he's crazy price.
You know what I found out earlier today? I didn't know the Titan King Kenny card was 5/5. I thought he was a
Neither did
4/5.
I. Neither did I.
Yeah,
Five
I was
star,
like,
5 star.
what? Yeah, he's a 5-star, five
Damn.
star. He's only like,
I thought he was 5 star weak for. I didn't think he was 5 star skills. Damn.
yeah, I thought he was a 4 or 5, but come to
Damn.
find out, I'm like, what? And he's 1.2,
Yeah.
1.2 mil.
1.2
I'm like,
mil.
jeez, I might get him.
Yeah,
I
it'd be
might
a good
just have to
card.
get him.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy. Yeah. Um. Alma says Carlos Alberto is the best center back in game until Tots. Interesting.
Yeah, I need to get
I
him.
do see
Yeah.
some people with Carlos Alberto.
Yeah, well, it's funny Anna says that actually because I'm thinking of getting him in my team very soon. I've said to viewers a lot. Like I've Cordoba 87 in my team, and he's like my weak link right now. He's been
Yeah.
very good club servant. I've played like 600 games with him this year. He's been ever since I got him in the Piro pick. He's basically staying in, but he's starting to get found out a wee bit. Like the game's getting catching up on him a wee bit, and he's not as good. So yeah, I think 93 Alberto's probably the next card I'm going to get.
Oh, okay. 93
Yes,
Alberto.
but yeah, the SBC one because he can play centre back I think as well along right back. So right back I've got that Lamb, so I'm happy enough for him. He's very good the 92 one. So I think
Got it. Got
Alberto
it.
playing centre back would be the one I'm going to bring in when I get the.
Got
But
it.
it's probably it's good that he's released. He's still released for so long, so at least all the fodder I can get over team of the season, the packs, I can put into it then.
Mm-hmm. Got it. Man, in terms of best center back though, I'd have to go with Van Dyke. He might be the best
If
one.
you the team of the year one or if you the
Team of the year, yeah.
team of the year, yeah, I used the regular 91, and I always say if any of you comes in and asks for a 50k cheap centre back, I just say 90 Van Dyke.
Even the
If he links your
91 is
team.
like
Yeah, the
still
91 is so good. I don't know. The only problem is he's a little bit slow in turning sometimes, but you can
right.
expect that. Like most defenders are, centre backs are. But and maybe I suppose the 96 one probably wouldn't be like that because he's obviously boosted stats. But even the 91, like for only paying 50k for him, he's so good for value, man.
Yeah, just I think all his cards are really good. He's
Yeah,
probably one of the
just
best.
solid.
Obviously, there's Lucio. Everybody likes using
Yeah,
Lucio. So those are like probably the top guys. And Maldini.
yeah, mm-hmm.
There's a Maldini birthday too. It's just cracked. It's
Yeah. It's
crazy.
nuts card.
And then I know you're talking about Al. I actually like him too. He's one of I have him as well. I have a Kocha too, but there's something about Al. There's like couple those
Yeah.
maxed out pace guys that
Mm-hmm.
just have a. They're like over 99 pace. You know what I mean?
Alawaren's crazy. I don't know. As I say, he can turn. He's a wee bit clunky at times when he turns, but he's
Yeah.
some glitch element about him. I don't know what it is. He kind of has this weird strength about him that he's like. I think I called him a force field merchant before because he's just got like I feel like he's protected. Like he runs through, and you think, right, this centre back, no matter what the centre back's physical is, like if you say you would not back Alawaren to out strength, like say Van Dijk for example. Alawaren seems to just have this ability just to like he runs past him and then he's got a weird like body strength about him on the ball that he can just drift
Mm.
past people, even like shoulder to shoulder and get past. So yeah, he's a very good card.
Hmm. Yeah. Definitely a very good card. I could imagine. Do you have which one do you have? The World Cup?
I have the idiot one.
The
Yeah,
okay, okay.
the idiot. Yeah, there's a fantasy as well, isn't there? But I don't
There's a
have him.
fantasy. Yeah, I
Mm.
haven't tried that one yet. And then obviously like Mbappe cracked too. He's also one of those players you can't get the ball from for some
Yeah, oh, yeah,
reason.
just
He's
a
so hard
glitch,
to
just
get.
a
I don't
glitch.
even know why. Yeah, it's glitch, dude. And he's
Yeah,
super fast.
there's
Obviously, he could
players that
shoot.
are good in FIFA, like Mbappe and Alawan, but those players are also just they've got like this glitch element about them where like if you are trying to tackle them as an opponent, like you're defending against them, the ball just seems to always be like a magnet to them. It bounces back to them, it glitches back to them, it rebounds off your keeper to them. They're always just there. I, I,
Right,
I don't know.
right.
It's weird, man.
Yeah, and I feel like he's like the only gold card left that you could still use, and
Yeah,
you'll still be
yeah,
great.
I think so.
You'll still be
I
fine.
think so. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's the one card that I don't see used often now? Is Neymar, which is
I
crazy.
said that. I actually said that yesterday on my stream. I said name. I come up against an informed name or yesterday in one of my champs games last night, and I said you never see his gold anymore.
Yeah,
You never
dude.
see his
You don't
gold.
see him often now. I mean, there's like
No.
he does have the special cards,
Yeah.
like the Centurion one, and I think he
Hmm.
has informs, right? If I'm correct.
Yeah. But you just don't see him. You just don't
Yeah,
see
you
him at
just don't
all.
really see him, which is crazy
No.
because he's actually like in the past Vivas, he's like one of my favorite cards.
Yeah. Oh, that's him. It's him me.
Yeah.
I've used his left wing card for a lot of FIFA's money. He's been very good, but not this year for some reason.
Yeah. And yeah, I don't think I even used Neymar this year, which is crazy.
No.
But do you guys I think someone mentioned a Tots Neymar. Do you think he'll get a Tots?
I don't watch French league, so I think the chat would know more on this than me. I would not even know where he. I think has he not been injured a bit of the season? Maybe that's just me from guessing, but I feel like I haven't. I'm expecting. I almost expect because I subscribe to like the major five leagues on
Yeah.
YouTube just so I can see highlights or if anything massive happens in any of those leagues. Like Premier Leagues is my focus, but I'll keep an eye on like the league's standings and I'd see highlights of some games. But I don't see Neymar. Considering I know he's kind of a lot of people would say he's fell off recently in the last couple of years, which I would probably agree with. But he's not, on his day still a quality player. But I haven't seen him like in terms of team of the season. I'd be surprised if he got one because I haven't seen anything from him that's been crazy that he's done. I'm not seeing any things on YouTube. People are saying Neymar's been very good. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Actually, yeah, Gold Van Dyke could still be usable. I could still I could probably be able to
yeah,
use
him
him.
and
It'd
Mbappe,
still
I
be
think.
yeah, I agree. Those two are the last two golds that can still do work in FIFA.
Yeah,
Um, but going into real life footy, as you were talking about following the leagues, any prediction on Prem title and also Champions League?
Champions League. I have to say City.
You have to say
Um,
City. Okay, I have City too.
Yeah,
I have City
yeah.
winning
So
it.
I done a video. I done a video on my football channel that FK Sports when I mentioned. I done it last week, and I just thought this is obviously Emmy at Man United fan, Manchester United fan. So obviously it's hard to say, but I City are on for a treble. They're on for the obviously I would say the league as well. Premier League. I think they're favourites now. They're what are they? I think it's got 2 games in hand over Arsenal at the minute, and Arsenal actually play Chelsea tonight. I think, but I think Arsenal just they've blown it a wee bit. So I think
Mm,
City's league to lose now. And they've experienced when they get ahead as well, they don't usually drop leads. Like they not I don't mean in a game, but like a lead in points. When they get ahead first in the league, they don't usually fall then. And
mm,
then Champions League, as I say, I think you've got the 2 Italian teams. I think it's nice to see a different nation been represented in the Champions League final. I think
mm.
it's 2017. The last time an Italian team, I think it's Juventus against Real Madrid
Yeah.
was the
Okay.
2017 final. That's the last time a Italian team got to the final. So
Mm-hmm.
you've got a guaranteed Champions League or guaranteed Italian team in the final because I think it's AC and Inter in the semis,
Mm-hmm.
one semi. But then I think if City beat Real Madrid, Real Madrid are a very good European team. They've won it 5 times, but in recent years. But I just can't see. It's the way City are playing. I just can't see how Madrid would stop them. Madrid are open
Yeah.
at the back. They really are. Like Chelsea could have beat Madrid if they were clinical. They just weren't.
Mm. Yeah.
So if you give the chances that in that game that like some of the Chelsea players got to Haaland, like Haaland ain't missing. Haaland ain't
Yeah,
missing.
I
So
know. It's Holland on that
yeah,
Man City team is just
he's nuts,
it's
absolutely nuts.
It's
It's
crazy.
just but he's
Yeah.
got everything, every attribute that you'd want in a striker. Just everything
Right.
that usually you've got maybe a quick striker that's very weak, or a player that can't link the ball to the play, or he's a bad finisher, but he's got absolutely everything: strength, pace, power, just everything he's got.
Yeah.
Mad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For
but so
sure.
I'm going for City on both. Going for City on both, unfortunately.
What would you go Holland over Mbappe? Between the two, who'd you
I
pick?
I would I would have Haaland over Mbappe. Yeah, I would.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I would. I would. I
That's
would.
crazy.
Although I
Yeah.
will say, I said this in my stream the other day. I would take if I was to put him into my team as a United fan, I'd probably take Mbappe.
Okay.
Um, but because I think he would certain players would suit better teams. I don't think for me. I think Mbappe would yeah, I prefer Mbappe than Haaland in the United squad. But Haaland is just I think Haaland. If it was making a dream team, I'd have Haaland in it. I think he's got everything.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. It depends on the team you have, like the players
So yeah,
around you
because you
have.
don't want Haaland. Haaland's a great finisher, and he's getting loads of chances in that City team. But if you put him in that team where you've got, he's not getting as many chances. Like, he's not. He's Haaland isn't a Messi. He's not in his prime. He's not going to beat 6, 7 players off the dribble, is he?
Right,
So he's got. You need to create chances. He needs service. Put him in the City team. Obviously, results show he's got 50 goals all competitions this year. Like he's flying. But if you put him in
right,
that,
right,
if you put him in that, a team, a lower team that's not going to create as many chances for him, he's just going to be down there, isn't he? So,
right.
yeah,
Yeah, you're right. I think like City's the perfect team for Holland because he has
yeah,
all those great playmakers and passers that just set him up so easily. It's like
yeah,
perfect. And
yeah,
then like Mbappe wouldn't fit as well as Holland in that team because
yeah.
Mbappe's more of a playmaker and he needs the ball more to
And
create
Mbappe is a
himself
player.
chances.
I'm not next. Like I'm not an expert on French league players. So Mbappe, I only see him playing in European games,
Yeah,
Champions League. But when I see Mbappe, he's a player that he's obviously a world class player, no doubts about that. But he's a player that runs at people. And a City team's all about the possession and keeping the ball and
right.
working the opponent down, wearing them
Yeah.
down, and looking at that extra pass. And the City have patterns in play that opponent teams know what they're going to do, but they can't stop it. That's how good City are. So the Mbappe in a City team, he'd still score loads of goals. Of course he would. They'll create him chances, but I don't think he would fit the style of play there. He wouldn't fit the style of play they play
Yeah,
because he'd
probably
hold the
not.
ball too long and it just yeah.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, you're probably right on that. What about for Manu? What have you thought of their season?
It's been a good season. Been a good season,
Okay.
all
Uh-huh.
things considered. Yeah, we've had obviously the Carabao Cup win, which is nice to actually finally win a trophy after a good couple of
Hmm.
years.
Yeah.
And then and obviously coming in for Ten Hag, the new manager this year, it's nice for him to actually get his first trophy. And because first manager or first season for a new manager, it's always nice to win something. So
Yeah.
that was good. We're obviously in the FA Cup final in a couple of weeks against
Mm.
City. It's gonna be a massive game and even
Ooh,
bigger
against
because
City?
it's against City in the final. Yeah, yeah. So
When is that?
I just I think is it the 12th of June or the 10th? It's early June, I
Okay,
think.
okay, okay.
Um, but as a United fan, I'm just happy that obviously City are going to be favourites, but I'm just happy that we have a chance of stopping them for the treble. Like we can't stop them winning the Champions League or the Premier League, but if we can stop them win the FA Cup, we've got a chance. They have to beat us now to win it, so which they might do, but we're in with a chance.
Where's it at? Is that at the
So
end?
that way, the finals always at Wembley, semi-finals and finals always at Wembley for those games.
Oh, so it's a
So
neutral
Wembley
place.
Stadium, yeah, the National
Okay, okay,
Stadium, yeah,
okay.
yeah. So
Ooh,
so that'll
that's
be
gonna be
that'll be a big
crazy.
game. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
for
that's gonna
sure.
be
But then,
crazy.
in general, in league form, like we're comfortably in the top four now. I don't want to jinx anything, but I'd say we should be finishing third this season, hopefully.
Got it, got it.
Newcastle have had a great season as well, and I hope they get
Yes.
top four as well. But
Yeah, most likely.
yeah, I think top four, and if we've got one trophy in the bag and chance a second trophy, we've done it right. Disappointing
Yeah.
to go out of the Europa League, but where we're at in terms of on the pitch stuff, Ten Hag, he's made a few decisions recently that put some I would question, a lot of fans would question, but
Mm-hmm.
generally, if you look at this reign over the what 8, 9, 10 months he's been here so far, you'd say it's a big success for sure so far.
Definitely, definitely. Well, is there anything else you'd like to share on the podcast
I think
or
we've covered a
talk
lot, haven't
about
we? We've
before
covered a lot.
we pretty
We've,
much covered all the
I
bases.
think we've
I
covered
feel
a
like.
lot, haven't we? We have.
Yeah, I feel
We
like
have.
we talked about what we wanted to. So it
We've
was
got a
great,
lot.
man.
That was enjoyed it. Definitely enjoyed that. That
Yeah,
was
I
good. It's good to be
appreciate
back
you
on.
coming back. Yeah, it was great, dude. As always, man. Much appreciated. Footyking, the legend, my favorite YouTube
Let's
streamer.
go.
So if people don't know, I mean, where can people find you for your
So
content?
just so Footy King on YouTube, just it's Footy King Daily FIFA 23 content. That's the full name, but just type in Footy
Hmm.
King, you'll get it on YouTube. And then that's really my only platform. There's obviously other channels. Then I've got Footy King TV. I'm all on YouTube, so you don't have to leave the platform. We're on YouTube right now. We've got all YouTube 3 channels. Footy King is my main channel for FIFA content. I've got Footy King TV, which I do
Hmm.
different games and vlogs and reaction type videos. And then I've got a football channel as well called FK Sports. So that is the three, right? Or is this the three channels to catch me on, man?
Yes, and then
It's the three.
you're most active on Twitter for social media.
In terms of another social, yeah, Twitter. Yeah,
Okay, so we got Footy King on
Twitter.
Twitter as well.
Yeah,
I'll
and that's
leave the
just
links in the
at Footy King
description.
and YT. So that's simple enough.
There you go. There you go. And so I'll leave the links in the description below so you guys can follow him. Yeah, appreciate every single one of you coming in. Kyrian, Burberry, Amos, Alexi, Religion, thank you so much. Morton, thank you so much for coming through. Thank you for the compliments and
Let's go.
subscribing. Yeah, definitely drop a like and a sub to not just this channel, but also Footy King's other 3 channels.
Appreciate
His
that. Appreciate that.
yes, show him some love. And we'll see you guys, man, on the next one. So stay tuned, man.
Let's go.